자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더쇼 20 프랜차이즈 KBO 올스타즈 13번째 시간 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 보스턴과의 두 경기 일단 잡아서 위닝 시리즈는 확보했고요. 3차전 조시 린드블럼 선발전 가보도록 하겠습니다. 우한 선발이기 때문에 또 좌타자들은 또 한국 선수들이 쫙 깔려있기 때문에 충분해요. 일단은 체력적으로 강정 회복 차원에서 황재균 유격수 커버까지 가능하니까 황재균으로 바꿔주고요. 김화성도 아직 체력 괜찮고 추신수도 체력 회복됐기 때문에 양의지가 좀 걱정이긴 해요. 베탄코트를 다음번 올려야겠네요. 양의지 체력 회복 차원에서 강정호는 부상 이력이 있기 때문에 쉬게끔 해줘야 됩니다. 그리고 이제 추신수, 김현수랑 강백호랑 고민인데 일단 김현수로 가고 강백호는 나중에 투입하는 걸로 가겠습니다. 아, 네, 에릭씨님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요. 그 조상우 선수, 안 그래도 그 와인 바꾸셨더라고요. 그래서 그걸로 적용했고, 아, 이정우 선수도 수정하셨나요? 아, 그거는 수정된 제가 몰랐어가지고, 이정우 선수 수정된 거 반영하도록 하겠습니다. 전 조상우 선수만 그 와인드업 모션이 바뀌었길래 그걸로 했는데, 이정우 선수 타격폼도 반영하도록 하겠습니다.
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
김현수도 생각보다 타율이 좀 낮네요. 홈런은 치긴 했는데.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
최지만 그래도 KBO 올스타즈에서
calling balls and strikes is
가장
Mr.
핫하죠.
Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. number 29, will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series.
린드블럼.
Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at
일단
times he can be
김광현이
really,
돌아올
really bad.
때까지는
It'll be interesting to see which guy
오선발을
shows
해줘야
up in this
되는데.
one here today.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
선두 타자를 내보내는.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Lee is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And that's in there for a strike. Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, you could have some problems.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming, here it is. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Throw into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
야, 추신도 진짜 잘 뽑아줬다 오늘.
Into the box, Dale Lee.
안 들어왔어, 안 들어왔어.
Now a check swing, and they'll peel it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi heads back on it. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out of the play. So much for our first run of the ball game.
주력이 좀 너무 아깝네요.
So now to the plate, Park, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Digging in, Hong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
That's the ball. Hey, struggling to find the release point of the curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
오,
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Off the light tower, and it's gone.
탐을 계속 이어가네요, 황재균.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in now, Eugene Yang. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Onto the bottom of inning number 2. The All-Stars lead this one 2-0. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The All-Stars had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
좋아요.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
투수랑 포수 한 명만 딱 보강되면 딱 조합 좋은데.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's
배탄
ruled a strike.
코트를 한번 올려야겠네요. 양의지 체력 보강을 위해서.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
And they start him out away with a called called strike.
진짜
1 for
이름이 기억이
1
안 나.
after a single his first time up.
합성 경기에서 홈런 2방 맞았는데
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
That gets down, and the inning
아
continues.
린드블럼도
Good work in a
수원까지
pitcher's
잘
count to get
잡아놓고.
on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Chu. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Settling in now, Kim. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
의외로 이정우가 타율이 나네.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Line
나이스.
drive to center field.
안타
A dive,
안타죠.
but it's off his glove. The throw into second. A
아,
tag, and
이거
he's
아무리
nabbed,
정해도
trying
무리하네.
for 2.
The batter. Number 31.
Standing in now, Kim. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
The 1-0. Choi, former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better.
오,
Fly
이거
ball
걸렸어.
well hit.
지만 초이.
Verdugo looks up.
이야.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
최진만도 홈런 벌써 6개째예요.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
최지만이
Wow, another long ball in the early going of
잘해주네.
this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo
올 시즌
Choo
너무
at the plate
기대됩니다.
now.
최지만.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
최지만은 2번으로 나왔나? 아니,
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's
4번에
to 1-1.
배치해놓긴 했는데
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third, and you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. 0-1, here it comes.
너무 주자를 잘 내보내주고.
And this is
좋아요.
on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Rafael Devers stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's off the green monster. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
외야 수비가 너무 어려워졌어.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Chu. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the fourth. Digging in, Dale Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This is line to left.
박병호.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in this single.
Bradley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Eugene Yang comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
몸쪽이었네.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
네, 흥민님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
And he fouls this one off. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
나이스.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew.
박병호가 발이
Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning,
이제 좀
given the
자리를
quality of the
잡은 것
at-bats they're
같아요.
putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
타자만 조금 더 있고
First 2
그다음에
pitches
투수
off
한
the mark here. It's 2-0.
명만 딱 되면 될 것 같아요. 물론 이제 베탄코트에 있긴 한데 양의지가 체력 부담이 좀 심하더라고요.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Sinker, 3-2 now.
아, 린드.
Line to the right side.
이게 또
In there, a
괜찮던데.
base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base
아,
hit making
지금
it first and
쳤다는데.
second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not.
오,
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus
린드.
far.
아하.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Oh, he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
뭐해?
And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
아, 이러면 주시니까 안 되죠.
Coming to
아,
the plate now, Alex Verdugo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
강백호로 교체해줘야지.
Kang is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. And that misses ball 1.
어떻게
Lots
저
of hits
공을
given up,
그렇게
but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
거의 잡을
3
듯이 가만히
runs
서
already
있다가
home
그냥
here. Drilled
묻혀버립니다.
right back up the middle. Scooped up. And it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play.
아, 근데 저 주니어 걔한테는 홈런을 계속 맞거든요.
Digging in to try it
근데
again.
심지어
J.D.
출신은
Martinez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And it bangs off the
출신은
monster. Around first, he's digging
원래부터
for
있던
second.
캐릭터여가지고.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you play with
Ah,
fire, you have to expect to
린드도
get
안
burned
되네요.
once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
In there, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really...
와,
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that and there's someone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses 1-1.
헤일이 아직 나오려면 조금 더 체력적으로 몸 더 풀어야 되는데.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit
아, 근데
around
린드
pretty
심하게
good.
털리네.
He's trying to
오늘.
do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
All even now, 2-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is
왜 에릭씨님 진짜 이번
coming to the
업데이트하고
plate now.
나서
Kim, he's in to
외야
get things
수비가
going
오히려
here
더
in
꼬인
inning
것
number
같아요.
5. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
그 전에 외야 수비 업데이트 하기 전에는 저런 게 어쩌다 간혹가다 나오긴 했는데 더 이상해진 것 같아요.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
아 에릭씨님도 저거
Striding
하시나요
in,
혹시?
Lee. He was thrown out
프랜차이즈
at
하시나요?
second, trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take
저걸 또
advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little
슬라이딩
bit.
캐치로
In retrospect, maybe he should have just
잡아내네요.
shut it down and steal second base.
아 네, 황지 형님 안녕하세요.
Digging in and
어서
looking
오세요.
for more. Kim, he singled his last time up. Out in front of it, strike
아
one.
근데 4점 차이 꽤
Hey, with
큰데.
2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
아 프랜차이즈 마시는구나.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits
아
on
맞아,
it,
말씀하셨던
and
것
the
같아요.
inning is over.
팀은 어떻게 하세요 프랜차이즈? Kbo 올스타즈 이런
Michael
식으로
Chavis, 1
커스텀해서
for 2.
하시나요?
He
아니면
grounded out
프런트로
first time
하세요?
up
어떻게
and
하세요?
followed that with a base hit. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first in time, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. 1-0 the count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away
아
now.
맞다. 하긴 세인트루이스 거주하시니까
So bases are empty here with two gone.
그
And into hit
김강현
next it'll be the
에릭씨님
left-handed batter
만드신
Jackie
그거 넣어서
Bradley
하시네요.
Jr. Oh, look at the
오.
dive. He gathers the throw. Got him.
오 3루수 누구였지? 아 박병호.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break.
아
Back with
몇몇
more
팀에
on a Thursday
붙여놓고요.
night. Following this,
아 박병호 수비 좋네요.
ready to
놓칠
take
줄
his
알았는데
hacks
야
again.
저걸
G-Man
잡아내네요.
as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs
아,
off the
이거
out-of-town
아웃되겠다.
scoreboard. And they're going to hold
다
him to a
좋은데
single
분위기가
here as
너무
they do a
느려요.
nice job of getting it back in
지멘
quickly.
Now batting.
장타 폭발합니다.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Dale Lee.
에릭 테임즈를 넣어야 되나? 뭔가
First
강백호는
delivery to him on the way.
살짝 아쉽긴
Some
한데.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Slap
나이스
hard the
2대5.
opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
자 박병호 큰 거 하나 가져와죠.
At the plate now, Park. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end
아
the inning.
박병호.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Right there for
린드
strike
다시
one.
제국 H 돌아왔네요.
Hot shot on the ground is short.
어?
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he
대준아,
couldn't make the play.
이번에는
Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The designated hitter. Kbo.
High in the air out to center field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this
아.
point. Not quite
나
out of
진짜-
here as it's off the monster.
진짜 이상하네 외야수비.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great
아
game here so
린드는 더 이상
far.
안 되네요.
Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
David Hale is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
와
He's He's
막
in at
경기는 또
second
보스턴
safely
측정하고
as a
나서
run will score on the play as well.
팔팔 돌리네.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
아, 흔들린다.
Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike 1 to start the at bat.
침착.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like
어,
this.
This is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Moreland ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8
야,
now.
이거 뭐
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run
정신을
shot.
못
But
차리겠네요.
to his credit,
어이,
he didn't hesitate or
뭐지, 이거
break into
왜
that home run trot. He
장정하고
busted
나온
it
것
out of the
같은데?
box and
아까랑
was
너무
thinking
다르네요,
triple all the
보스턴이.
way. Well done. He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to it here. 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Into the box, Hong. Perhaps he can
8점
drive another
차는
one out of the park just
너무
like he did back
멀었다,
in the
이거.
second. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball in the air now carrying a bit out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Verdugo waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Kim. He comes in 0
4-5
for 2
선발이
thus far.
문제네요, 진짜.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's
아,
in trouble
보스턴은
now. 0-2.
거저먹는 경기라고
I'm interested to
생각했는데.
watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Benintendi in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that. So here now is Jackie Bradley.
얘한테 홈런 2방 맞았잖아.
And a double. And a strike called at the knees.
전 경기에도
Nothing in 1.
Bradley.
거기다가 싹쓸이 장타까지 맞고.
Now a fastball that's taken
진짜
close that
테니스
time,
가야겠네요.
but it's 1-1. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Lee is to his
야,
left
수비가
as he
이거.
puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit out toward second. And there's out number 2. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
왜
Kang
이렇게
is
잡지?
there and he'll put it away to retire
앞으로
the
더 가고
side.
싶어도
Red Sox go
내가
down.
안 가지고 이미 기다리고 있어.
Marcus Walden has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number
이거
24.
Ready to begin the 8th at the plate, Kim. It was a fly flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this will be fouled away.
선수도 조금 부진한 것 같기도 하고.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it one away. So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo is there, 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kang. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted into the air to shallow center.
높았네.
Bradley moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
이거는 어차피
Now a
경기가
fastball
조금
a bit
뒤집기
too
어려울
low
확률이
here. It's
높기
ball
때문에
one. The All-Stars came into this one
나머지
riding
볼펜 애들은 안
diving
낼게요.
effort as it's
체력
off his
회복하는
glove.
차원에서.
And there is some stick-to-itiveness as
2대5
they still
나이스네.
manage to get the out at first. What a play. Now here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And this one's too far inside, ball two.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Brandon Workman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Ready once again, Park. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
이게 꼭 연승하다 보면 한 번 크게 질 때가 있더라고요.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that
올티모전인데 이
high.
다음이.
That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Bradley is there, 2 gone.
근데 다음번에는 테인즈를 무조건 넣어야겠네요.
At the plate,
우한 투수
perhaps he
선발이면
can drive
좌타
another
라인으로
one
아예
out of the park,
교배를
just like he did back in the second. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. He's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
At the plate, Eugene Yang, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
황재균은
He's
계속
working on a
넣어줘야겠네요.
1 for 3
너무 잘
thus
쳐서.
far. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games.
마지막
They
경기는
got
또
the monkey
있네요.
off their back here.
린드 형. 린드가 또 크게 말렸네요. 잘 나가다가 이렇게 또 됐어요. 근데 보스턴이랑 또 있네 경기가 어차피. 볼티모어랑은 시즌 첫 경기인 것 같아요. 우리 찬호 형, 양현종은 잘해주고 있고 찬호 형도 좀 올라온 것 같아요. 린드 초반에 되게 잘해줬었는데. 자, 상대방 우완이네요. 이정우, 김현수, 최지만, 추신수. 일단 이대호랑 박병호 바꿔주고, 박병호 좀 체력 회복하게 테임즈, 추신수를, 그 다음에 김하성 대신에 황재균. 근데 황재균도 체력을 좀 채워야 되긴 하는데, 다음번에 무조건 진짜 베탄코트 콜업 해야겠네. 강백호. 이게 외야가 꽉 차니까 강백호를 넣을 데가 없네. 테임즈도 외야밖에 안 되고, 최지만도 마찬가지고, 추신수도 그렇고, 이정우도 그렇고, 김현수가 1루수가 가능한데 1루수도 못 넣고 돌고 도네. 일단 이렇게 가겠습니다. 오히려 우한 타자 애들이 겁나 핫하네요. 방어율은 되게 좋네. 제 스튜어트.
We are under the lights as the coming to the plate now, Lee, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For South Korea,
Here comes the first
the center
pitch.
fielder, number 51.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Here's another 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Holiday. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
최지만이 그래도 좀 홈런 많이 쳐주니까.
This is pulled into right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
찬호
first.
형도 두개 맞을 때 또 엄청 두개 맞거든요.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
오승환.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every
거의
ball.
외인으로
So they
5선발
lost
쓰다가
last game.
한국
Fine. Let's find a way to
선수들을
execute today and get
빠진
on the winning
애들을
side.
이제 롱릴리프로
Watches a
불펜으로
fastball
가져갑니다.
right there for strike one.
아마 이제 김광현 오면 린드블럼까지 불펜으로
Oh, and
갈
he's
것
really
같아요.
getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there.
아니야,
You know,
아니야.
you'll
더
see a
있어요.
lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice save.
데이비드 헤이라고
Liner
하나 출신
towards
형도
second,
있어요.
and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's
그리고
what you want the guys
조장우까지.
at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike.
와, 스트라이크 존이 되게 희한하네.
Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
박찬호 선수
Here's
폼이
the 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
아쉽단 말이에요.
Velasquez stands at second with 2 gone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fouled off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. And now at the plate,
외국인
Eric
선수 다
Thames.
채우셨어요.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Eric.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Thames, formerly
제이미
property of the Milwaukee
로맥이나
Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
You get a swing like that,
지금
you
일단
know
용병으로
the hitter
하고
made up his
계시구나.
mind. He was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with what?
오, 잘 맞다.
Not fooled there as this ball's
갔다,
hammered
갔다.
out to deep right field. And that is off the
넘어가지
wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge
아,
into this
네네네.
ball. Ends up
아,
splitting the 2
김현수도
outfielders, bangs up against the
골키퍼
wall in
상대로
right
또
center, and he
갑자기
cruises
또
into second, knowing
잘해주네요.
he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
어프인가요?
In now, Dale Lee, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 4 home runs, 9 driven
타자는
in.
뭐 윌리엄슨, 로메,
Swing and a
뭐
miss, and he's in
러프
control,
워낙
0-2.
쟁쟁한 선수들 많기 때문에
In today's game, we're seeing so
괜찮을까요?
many guys strike out and not
세계로도
worry about it.
있고.
I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a
오,
little bit and
좋은
try and
코트네.
4-speed something the other way.
Great change up there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Batting seven. The shortstop.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Slider laid off for a ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Gung is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
다음에 양이지. 안 나갔어, 안 나갔어.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Eugene Yang. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Swung on and hit pretty
양이
well out
좋아요.
to deep left field. And that'll get
넘어가지
down out
않았는데
there for
그래도.
extra bases. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box, Hong, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kim is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Pat Valaika, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out.
한루가 지금 되는가?
Ready now, Hanser Alberto. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And another foul ball.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hong ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
황이네요, 황.
So striding forward now, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
이정우가
First delivery to him on the way.
하나는 좀 미비한 것
Hit
같은데.
sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field.
언제 털어주나?
Velasquez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to deep right field.
최지만.
Mancini moving back. Into the flag court and gone.
야, 7호 홈런 초기만 1등이 아까가 10개였는데 이제 3개 차이에요.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
박찬호도 부상당했어?
David Huff comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. The 2-1.
갑자기 부상을 당하니?
The bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
김광현도 지금
First offering on its way.
Holiday.
And a ball 1-0.
이러면은 풀업해야 될 게 헥터 노햇이 풀업해야 될 거 아니야.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Chu. But this will land untouched. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the
선발로 다시
pitch.
올려야겠네.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kim will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now batting, Jose Iglesias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sent on the ground out to second.
찬호 형.
Reined in.
맞네.
Throw to first in plenty of time,
나이를
and the side is
46인가로
retired.
설정해놨는데 그래서 부상 자주 걸리나?
Stepping in
말이 안
and ready
되는
for another
김광현도
shot.
젊은데
Kim
부상
will try to
걸렸으니까 그건 또
follow
아닌
up
것
the
같아.
double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
부상
Looked for it
걸릴만한
up in the
상황이
zone and
없었는데.
didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
3대0도 있었거든요.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
1-1 the count. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off.
그러니까 FA에 그 다저스에서 류현진이랑 호흡 맞췄던 그
Again, a 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for round number 1.
결장 제공해주고 있었는데
Into the box now, Jung-ho Gong.
걔가 FA에 있던데 걔를 좀 영입할까요?
First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Velasquez is there, 2 gone. In now, Eugene Yang. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the O's, Andrew Velasquez. A base hit in his first trip. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Goes in time, and that's out number 1. One out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu at the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him, first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2.
어프야.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
안 들어왔어?
2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. To short. Gung is there. And there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Anthony Santander. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We played. So striding in, Hong. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. To third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That evens it up 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Right fielder.
Stepping up now, Shin-Soo Choo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's gone.
야, 텐즈 넣기를 잘했네요. 힘으로 넘겼어요, 이거는.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
높았는데 공이.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
One there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Stepping in now, Brian Holiday, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
호프 근데 7회까지 버텨줘야 되는데.
Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Iglesias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But
7회 이제
Standing in, Dale
부상을
Lee,
올리고
0 for 2 with a
2장
couple of strikeouts for him so far. Out in front of it, strike one. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Behind 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
He jumps on this one.
걸렸어요,
High and
걸렸어.
deep to center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen
강정호가
for a
하나로 또
home
분위기 다시
run.
또 볼티모어 불을 꺼줍니다.
It's a solo homer for Jung Ho Gung. 6th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Digging in now, Hong. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 51.
Standing in, Lee. He's 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Hit hard to the right side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2 fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Velasquez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But add on 1 more as the The solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The All-Stars lead it 7. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Popped him up. Thames is there for it. 1 down. Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
No hits to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hong moving to his left makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Pat Valaika. He singled his last time up. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Cue shot here out towards short, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Orioles settle for 1. Tanner Scott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he is in the 2nd with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Clark will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at 2nd and nobody out.
Number 52.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Thought about 3rd, but he'll go to 2nd instead. And nearly had him going back to 2nd, but he's able to sneak back in safely. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting. Number
Digging in once again,
선수
Kim. He
대신에
got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
김하성을 대타 써주고
Kim will
수비에
get a
대신에
chance to
저기
swing the bat
강백호를
here, and he'll do it
넣어주고
in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
성도 타율이 안 좋구나.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Velasquez is right there, one down. Now at the plate, Dale Lee. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
A ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field.
배우야.
Velasquez is there now, and he has it. Two gone. Jung-Ho Kang will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
강정호 너가 대신해줘라.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0, and there's ball one. Grounded to third.
와, 이 찬스를 못
And the
살리네.
two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is.
Your attention, please. Now playing left.
Cho will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The first baseman.
김하성을 200g.
Kang is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Fouled off.
조상우가 7에 버텨주고
The
8에
2-1
김병현
is
9에
taken.
오승환.
Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Number 36.
조상우 진짜
Here's the first pitch to
너무
him.
비슷하네.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-1 to count. Pitch on the way to 2-2 now. This is skied
Wow.
into the air to straightaway center. Lee is there. 2 gone. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Gunn's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. Danny Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Leading off the inning, Eugene Yang, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. A swing and a ground ball to third. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now. Hong, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. It does. Because the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball. You get.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Sean Armstrong answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 43.
He's set, and the pitch. Kang is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So a full count now. Dale Lee would be next. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line drive, right field, base hit. 1 run is scored. Try as he might, but he can't escape the tackle. B.J. Kim is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Andrew Velasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here it comes. 2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Trey Mancini waits on deck. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So here's Trey Mancini, tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Slider laid off for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
마지막 9회는 오승환 나와야 될 것 같아요. 왜냐면 지금 불펜 체력 회복을 좀 해야 돼가지고.
Quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Now at the plate, Dale Lee will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore
로맥 한번 기회 줘봅시다. 로맥 원래 아메리칸 리그 지금 홈런 선두인데.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Into the box now, Jung-Ho Kang, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Nunez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Eugene Yang. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
아, 그냥 양의지 체력 회복 때문에 무조건 베탄코트 올려야겠는데.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Jamie Romack will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Next will be the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
세이브 상황은
Takes the
아니지만
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
체력 배분 때문에 어쩔 수 없이
First delivery to him on the
오승환
way.
투입해야 될 것 같습니다.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Oh, he brought it back. Now to the plate, Pat Valaika is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball one. Oh, is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff,
뭐야.
not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out
시간차네.
and make some plays.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. And there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Fouled away. Baltimore down to their final strike. Hit back toward the mound. And he'll put this one away.
와,
And with that, the
직접
ball game
잡았네.
is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road.
박찬호가 좀
Take it
부상
right to the
입어가지고
home
변수가
squad
생기긴
and get a
했는데
win. Now the pressure's off.
그래도
If they get
큰
one of the
점수 차로
next two,
이겼네요.
the series is
공격력
theirs.
때문에
And this ball
활용이
game
좋았어요.
ends at a 9-4 final
그러니까
score.
박찬호
South Korea
부상이
took
어느
the lead in the
정도인지를
second inning and rode that
걱정되네.
until the very end.
어? 아, 부상이야 또 박찬호도. 원에서 6데이. 어차피 못 던진다는 건데. 김광현도 아직 멀었고. 이러면 로스터상 박찬호를 잠깐 마이너행을 해야겠네. 찬호 형. 일단은 4, 5일 정도 못 뛰니까 그냥 둔다고 치고. 그래요. 일단 뭐 봅시다. 마이너행 옵션이 또 걸려있는 줄은 몰랐네. 양현종으로 버티고 류현진하고 윤성민이랑 조시 린드블럼이 문제인데. 뭐 일단 잘 되겠죠. 네. 그리고 양키스랑 템파베이 3경기 차로 따돌렸고 양키스랑 이제 반경기 차이네요. 네. 보스턴은 뭐 이미 오리올스랑 순위권에서 멀어진 것 같고, 그 다음에 리그 리더스 한번 볼게요. 팀 타율은 안 되고 우리는 이것도 역시 없고요. 황재균 3루타 2개. 로맥이랑 다 동점이구나. 최지만이 7개로 꽤 따라왔어요. 강정호도 6개. 에릭 테임즈 5개. 양의지도 4개로. 타점은 순위에 못 드네요. 도루는 뭐 우리는 드는 애들이 없냐 순위에. 벌써 5승 투수나 켈리가 3승이야. 켈리 지금 볼펜에 있는데. 세이브는 5승 8개. 방어율은 또 메리 켈리가 또 쩌네. 린드블루 워커 올라오. 449 제일 적네. 류현진도 그렇고. 류현진 순위 그래도 에이스네. 김광현님 빨리 돌아와야 될 것 같네요. 네. 볼티모어랑 하고 그 다음에 바로 목요일 하루 쉬고 양키스랑 가는데, 볼티모어랑 경기 가기 전에 여기서 체력 좀 한번 봐야겠는데. 양의지가 체력이 어떻게 되어 있는지. 양현종 간다 치고, 맞네요. 양의지 체력이 바닥이네. 이거는 진짜 어쩔 수 없는 것 같고, 그 로스터에서 박찬호 부상. 그러면 베탄코트를 메이저리그로 올리고, 누구 내릴 만한 애가 없는데. 에릭 테임즈, 제이미 로맥, 러프, 강정호, 김하성, 이정우도 안 되고. 그럼 저기 내려야겠다. 이루수에 박효준을 트리플 A로 내릴게요. 이렇게 되면 베탄코트를 다음 경기에 띄어서 체력 보충하는 걸로. 네. 자, MLB 더쇼 20 프랜차이즈 KBO 올스타즈 13번째 시간, 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 다음 시간에 양현종 선발 경기부터 이어서 가도록 할게요. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.